Have you ever wondered why some simple tasks like doing laundry always seem to bring more problems than solutions? It may seem like just another chore on your list, but what if I told you that the moment you perform this task might be sabotaging your prosperity, blocking positive energies, and even attracting bad luck? Yes, it may sound like an exaggeration, right? But there is a well-kept secret about how aligning this simple routine with the ideal energy flow can make a big difference. Now, imagine transforming this simple act of washing clothes into a powerful ritual that not only renews your energy, but also attracts abundance into your life. And no, we're not talking about magic or superstitions. We're talking about ancient knowledge that blends ancestral wisdom with modern practices to positively impact your life. Stay with me until the end of this content and discover how small adjustments to your routine can open doors to a new flow of energy and well-being. Are you ready to discover the hidden power behind something as simple as washing clothes? The hidden power in everyday tasks. There is a subtle force that often escapes our perception, present in the simplest tasks of everyday life. Take washing clothes, for example. It's not just about removing stains and dirt. This practice carries a deeper meaning, a symbolism of purification and renewal. Each piece of clothing you wash can be seen as a representation of the emotions and energies accumulated over time, waiting for a chance to be transformed. Now think about time. It's not just a sequence of numbers on a clock, but a guide for aligning our actions with the universe. Various ancient traditions like Buddhism teach us that choosing the right moments can amplify any activity. This applies to cleaning the house, organizing documents, and of course doing laundry. By respecting this natural rhythm, you not only organize your life, but also attract a more positive and light energy. So, why does washing clothes matter so much? Simple. Physical cleanliness reflects emotional cleanliness. A practical example? Try dedicating a specific day to take care of your family's laundry, and at the same time, take the opportunity to visualize what you want to clean from your life. Maybe it's a financial concern, or that project that hasn't moved forward. Now, imagine all of that being washed away with the water. Fascinating, right? And this is just the beginning of what you can discover when you understand the impact of the right timing. Critical times to avoid. Some moments of the day carry energies that may work against you, even in routine tasks like washing clothes. Take the early morning hours, for example, between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. This period is associated with introspection, when our body and mind naturally tend towards stillness. Choosing this time to do laundry might seem efficient in terms of time, but energetically, it could lead to emotional stagnation and even financial setbacks. Have you noticed how everything seems heavier when we force ourselves to act outside the natural rhythm? Another period to avoid is between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., the notorious afternoon slump. During this time, energy tends to become scattered and unstable. It's when the mind asks for a break, yet we often push ourselves to perform tasks that require focus or intention. Imagine trying to clean something when the energy in the environment is fragmented. The result is, at the very least, unsatisfactory. During this window, it would be more productive to take a pause and reconnect or reorganize your priorities. The central point here is to respect the energy flows. It's not about superstition, but about aligning with what works. A practical tip: when you feel that typical afternoon resistance, instead of washing clothes, try mentally organizing what still needs to be done that day. Or if it's the early morning hours, dedicate yourself to something more introspective like journaling or meditating. This prepares the ground for when the more favorable times arrive. And you'll see the difference. Ideal times to wash clothes. The first rays of sunlight bring more than just light. They carry energy for renewal and potential. Between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m., the world awakens. And it's during this time that washing clothes becomes a true opportunity to align your intentions with the new day. Imagine yourself putting the clothes in the machine while visualizing your goals for the next few hours, like having a productive day at work or spending happy moments with your family. This simple act of washing transforms into a declaration of purpose, cleaning not only fabrics but also emotional baggage. Now, let's look at the evening between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. This is a moment of reflection when the day is ending, and you can get rid of what you don't want to carry into the next cycle. Washing clothes during this time has a powerful symbolism. It's like cleaning the accumulated energies before going to sleep. Have you ever tried using essential oils like lavender while organizing your laundry room? The scent creates a calming atmosphere, helping connect the task to a feeling of closure and peace. These times aren't just suggestions, they have a direct impact on your well-being. You may notice how, by following these ideal moments, things flow more easily and naturally. A practical example? Combine this practice with your routine. While the machine works in the morning, use the time to plan your day. At night, clean everything before disconnecting from the world. And speaking of connection, how about discovering how to turn this task into a true ritual of transformation? Have you ever wondered why some simple tasks like doing laundry always seem to bring more problems than washing clothes into an energetic ritual? It may seem like just another chore on your list, but what if I told you that the environment you perform this task might be sabotaging your lighting a sage incense, blocking positive or using a few drops of lavender essential oil in the space? Yes, it may sound like an exaggeration. These small gestures create a lighter, but there is a well-kept secret about. Additionally, organizing the space like folding dry clothes or putting energies in place can make a big difference. Intensify this sense of harmony. Imagine transforming this simple who doesn't enjoy a space washing that clothes into a powerful ritual. Intention that not only renews your energy before you begin, but also attracts abundance to think about into what you want to purify. And no, imagine talking about magic or superstitions. Not only talking about dirt, ancient but also feelings or situations that wisdom no longer practices to reinforce impact your life. Positive affirmations. Stay with me until the end of this content. Say something like, "With this washing, and discover how small adjustments my energy and make space open doors to a new it may seem simple, of energy and but well-being. Believe me, are you ready this to kind discover of mental the visualization behind something as simple as on how you feel? Try it. The hidden power in everyday tasks. Finally, there is a subtle force that often escapes our perception on autopilot. Present in the simplest washing clothes of everyday life. Grateful for everything Take washing clothes, for example. Protection, it's not just about removing stains and dirt. Treat the process as a moment deeper of mindfulness, a symbolism of purification in the rush of the day and renewal. Want to make this even more special? Each piece of clothing you wash, choose a calming playlist, representation or listen to an inspiring podcast while you do this over time. And waiting for a chance to be transformed can be so now think about time. Imagine what happens when you discover the connections between but a guide for aligning our actions with the universe. The science, various ancient traditions behind Buddhism, the ritual, teach us that choosing the right moments and spirituality is any activity. Many imagine. This applies to cleaning, especially when it comes to cleaning documents. Science has already proven that clean by and organized natural rhythm directly influence you not only organize your life, but a chaotic space can increase stress and reduce mental clarity. So, on the other hand, why does washing cleaning matter like so much? The simple act of washing clothes can provide physical cleanliness, reflects emotional almost like organizing thoughts. A practical example. Try dedicating a specific day and more accessible of your family's laundry. Now, and from a spiritual perspective, take the opportunity to visualize what you want to clean from your life. Carries powerful maybe it's a financial concern when washing clothes, or that project that has literally washing away now old energy. Imagine making all space of that being washed away with the water. This is the law of synchronicity in action, and this is when just the beginning of what you can discover when you understand the impact of the imagine it like tuning a radio station when the frequency is some moments of the day carry energies that may work against you. Here's a practical example. Even in routine tasks when folding freshly washed clothes, think about early morning hours, for example, between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. when hanging a period is associated with introspection. Visualize something you want to see grow, such as your confidence or dreams towards stillness. These small choosing this time to do laundry might seem efficient have the power to transform your routine into to a path
it could lead to emotional stagnation.
And if you haven't noticed the benefits
even financial
yet,
setbacks,
wait until you discover the impact
how
everything
can have on your prosperity
when we force ourselves to act outside the natural rhythm.
These principles.
Another period to avoid,
believe it
is
or
between
not,
2 p.m.
small
and
changes
4
in routine,
p.m., like adjusting the timing for washing
afternoon
clothes,
slump,
can bring
during this
significant
time,
benefits to your
energy
life.
tends to become
one of the most
scattered,
immediate
and
impacts
unstable.
Is attracting
It's when the mind
abundance.
asks for a break.
When you align
Yet
with
we
the right
often push
energetic
ourselves to
flows,
perform tasks
opportunities seem to appear out
or
of nowhere.
intention.
It's as if the
Imagine
universe
trying
is
to clean
responding
something
to your
when the
effort
energy in the
to
environment
harmonize your
is
actions.
fragmented.
Imagine
The result
finishing the
is
week
at the
with
very
more
least
mental clarity and
unsatisfactory.
even an increase in your ability
During this
to make
window,
good financial
it
decisions.
would be more productive to
It
take
all
a
starts
pause
with
and
simple
reconnect,
gestures.
or
Additionally,
reorganize your priorities.
Following these principles
the central point
promotes
here
mental
is to
clarity
respect
that
the energy
few
flows.
habits can offer.
It's not about
when the
superstition,
environment around you
but
is
about
clean
aligning
and
with
organized.
what works.
Your
A
mind
practical tip
follows the
when
same
you
pattern.
feel that typical
You've probably
afternoon
noticed how a
resistance.
messy house
Instead of
affects your
washing
mood
clothes
and productivity,
try mentally
right?
organizing
Now,
what still needs to be
imagine
done
the
that
opposite.
day. Or
A
if
sense
it's
of
the early
lightness
morning
where
hours,
every piece
dedicate
of
yourself
washed
to
and
something more
folded clothing
introspective,
reflects
like
your
journaling
ability to
or
put life
meditating.
in order.
This
This
prepares
type
the
of
ground
alignment
for when the
reduces
more
stress
favorable times
and
arrive.
improves your focus.
And you'll see the
Finally,
difference. There's
ideal
the
times
impact
to
on
wash
relationships.
The
A
first
clean
rays
and
of
energized
sunlight bring
environment
more
creates
than
a
just
solid
light.
foundation for
They
more
carry
positive
energy for
and
renewal and
harmonious
potential.
interactions.
Between 6
when you feel
a.m.
good
and 9
that
a.m.,
energy overflows
the
to
world
others.
awakens.
For example,
And it's during this
starting
time
the day with fresh
that washing clothes
washed
becomes
with
a
intention,
true opportunity
can
to align
completely
your
change how
intentions
you
with the new
approach
day.
meetings, gatherings,
Imagine
or
yourself
moments with
putting the
family.
clothes in the machine,
And with
while
so many
visualizing your
possibilities
goals
for
at
the
your
next few
disposal.
hours,
The question
like having
remains,
a productive day at work,
what else can
or
change when you
spending happy
adopt
moments with
this
your family?
transformative approach?
This simple
Now
act
that you
of
know
washing
the hidden
transforms
power
into a
behind
declaration
the
of
simple
purpose,
act
cleaning
of
not
washing
only
clothes.
fabrics but
What
also
are you waiting for
emotional
to put all of
baggage.
this into practice?
Now, let's look at the
Adjusting
evening
schedules
between
preparing
8
the
p.m.
environment
and 10
setting
p.m.
intentions.
This is a
These are
moment of
simple
reflection
steps
when
that
the
can
day is
unlock your
ending,
energy and
you can get
transform your
rid of
routine.
what you don't want to carry
Think,
into the next cycle.
what have you been doing
Washing
that could be blocking
clothes
your
during this
prosperity?
time has a
Could
powerful
such a
symbolism.
subtle change
It's
bring
like cleaning the
surprising results?
accumulated energy.
The decision
before going
to
transform
sleep.
this task
Have you ever
into a
tried
ritual
using
is
essential
in your
oils
hands,
like
lavender
and
while
honestly, what do
organizing
you
the
have to
laundry room?
lose?
The
Start
scent
testing
creates
these
a
ideas
calming
today
atmosphere
and
helping
observe how
connect
your
the
energy
task
and
to a
even
feeling
your
of
financial
closure
life
and
begin to
peace.
change.
These
Have
times
you
aren't
visualized
just
what you want to
suggestions.
attract?
They have a direct
How about
impact
starting
on your
by
well-being.
cleaning
You
everything
may
that's
notice
weighing
how,
on your
by
energy?
following these
Last
ideal
but
moments,
not least,
things flow
subscribe
more
to the
easily
channel and
activate
naturally.
notifications to
A
keep
practical
learning about
example?
topics that
Combine this
revolutionize your
practice
life
with your routine.
And tell
While
me
the
in the
machine
comments,
works in the morning,
what are you
use
willing
the time
to
to plan
wash
your day
and transform
at
starting
night.
today?
Clean
Let's
everything
go on this
before
journey
disconnecting
together.
from the world.
And speaking of connection, how about discovering how to turn this task into a true ritual of transformation?